time now for Mayotivations, presented by Hellmann's, America's #1 mayonnaise. The prime effect is real, from sold-out season tickets to a 20% enrollment jump and over $100 million of economic impact for the city of Boulder. But where are the wins on the field? Our Brandon Marcello dug deep into the Deion Sanders impact and how to make it last. Brandon Marcello joins us now to talk about that piece, and you wrote a lot about this sustainability. So why is this game today against Nebraska so important to sustaining Coach Prime's legacy at Colorado?
You know, I compared a lot to last season's season opener at TCU. We kind of got the surprise out of Colorado. Then they fell on their face in the latter half of the season. But if you look at the schedule and the way this team has been built early in the year, if they can get a win at Nebraska, a team that believes they could be 6-1 or 7-0 going into their game against Ohio State later this season, that not only puts Colorado on the path to bowl eligibility, but maybe some bigger things, maybe a top 25 ranking at some point later this season. You know, Deion Sanders has made it pretty clear within the team, even outside the team, that their goal this year is to reach a bowl game. They're not really talking up anything about winning a championship or anything like that. They're not saying that. They want to get to a bowl game. And with this schedule, it could be difficult, but if you go on the road at night against a Nebraska team that is going to be on fire, the biggest game there at home in 10 years, that sets the course for some really good things there this year at Colorado.
You dug really deep into the prime effect, as we call it. So what did you learn as far as why there is so much added pressure for this marriage to work?
Yeah, I mean, listen, they want to call it a fad in some places, right? But if you're a coach and you're winning, that can continue to roll. And a lot like what Nick Saban did at Alabama, with enrollment numbers going up, the campus literally expanding double in his tenure there, the prime effect in just 1 year has led to a lot of growth there, not just with businesses, economic impact, $113.2 million from home games last year. Media revenue jumped 51% last year. Applicants jumped 20%. And more importantly, you could tell the cultural phenomenon here is in black applicants at the Colorado University, jumping 50.5%. The prime effect is real. Of course, they don't want that to dwindle, and naturally it probably will. But if they start winning, things will really start going up even further. And, you know, in the very first game, it's the very first time they have not had a sellout under Coach Prime. So a lot of people are going, it's already starting to fade away. Business owners there even tell you, we got to start winning some games to keep this going.
I love it. Really interesting piece. You should go check it out at cbssports.com. Brandon, thank you. Jordan, guys, how long do you think this thing lasts?
Oh, let's find out as I turn things to Beanie Wells. I'm coming to you first on this one. It's no question that this Deion effect is real. It is very much legit, as we heard our own Brandon Marcello highlight there for us. What is your take, though, Beanie, on how long it'll actually last?
How many guys are boxing fans? I don't know if you remember Floyd Mayweather, Ricky Hatton. You know how everybody expected Floyd to go out and dominate, but they build this as the greatest fight ever.
Right.
Deion Sanders is the master promoter, like Floyd Mayweather was. I mean, he's a polarizing figure that transcends generations. And people this day and age want to be a part of what's cool. And what's cool is what Deion Sanders is doing. He makes the splashes in recruiting. He has the hottest celebrities at his games. And now the only thing that he needs to do is just win a couple of more games, and it has a staying power. I think it's absolutely here to stay because of who he is and what he means to not just football, but the culture in general. And I think the culture follows a guy like Deion because of who he is and what he's meant and what he's done for so many generations.
How many times did Floyd Mayweather lose?
Right, exactly. That's
you know what? And you know what? Before there was Floyd Mayweather, there was Deion. I mean, he was unbelievable. In college, he stepped on the stage and was calling out, I'm taking this punt back, and he does. In the NFL, he was going on helicopters back and forth from baseball to football, and he was winning Super Bowls. All-pro player, one of the best to ever do it. He's brought the flash. He needs to deliver on the substance. I mean, that's the bottom line. And they have to, at some point, start producing wins. He's got incredible talent in his son, and both his sons. Shiloh's really good on the defensive side of the ball, but Shedeur, he's got Travis Hunter. They've got some weapons at receiver. But at some point, and this is what I think Brandon was alluding to, people want to see substance behind the flash, and that's what he needs to bring.
Sustainability is connected to success.
Are we having a different conversation next week if they don't get it done tonight in Lincoln?
Well, I think that we're still on the same trajectory. Like, we're just sitting here talking about Colorado needs to win more games.
Right.
I don't care about Prime's effect. I do not care one bit. This is a production-based business. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Sustainability is connected to wins and success. So until Deion starts winning games, and like you said, if they come out of this game on the losing end, we're going to be having the same exact conversation next week.